Soda Squad back with another video on Recklezz. Got Lil Wayne speaks on Black Lives Matter, and you feel me? You know, conversation.
Yeah.
See
what he has to say.
Make sure y'all hit the like button, the subscribe button. Definitely appreciate everybody tuning in and watching these reactions. Definitely appreciate everybody rocking with the Recklezz fam. Definitely, you know what I'm saying, lit. Feel me? Let's get in the video.
What's your thought on Black Lives Matter?
Oh, and before I start the video as well, it may be transparent because of copyright issues. I don't want to get blocked. So
what's your thought on
rather get the reaction out.
Yeah.
What is it? What do you mean?
The idea is that there's this movement called Black Lives Matter, thinking that the rest of America didn't seem to understand that Black Lives Matter.
It just sounds weird. I didn't know that you put a name on. It's not a name. It's not whatever. It's somebody got shot by police and for up reason. I am a young, black, rich. If that don't let you know that America understands Black matter these days, I don't know what it is. Don't come at me with that dumb man. My life matter, especially to my.
Do you separate yourself from it?
I don't feel connected to a damn thing that ain't got nothing to do with me. If you do, you crazy. You.
You.
Flag right. As I'm connected. I'm a gangbanger, man. I'm connected.
He ended our interview angrily.
Politician.
What's your reaction to
Damn.
Kaepernick's protests?
Going right back again to this man. It's the man and his decisions, man. Respect the man and his decision. That's all I can do. I have no opinion on it because the things I'm not into it enough to even give an opinion. So when he did it, I really didn't even know what. Somebody had to tell me why he was doing it. That's how much I didn't know what was going on, and I kind of still don't. So somebody had to explain to me like, "Are you kneeling because of the Black Lives Matter thing and because of all that wave or whatever? That whole wave just went by me too fast for me even try to even give an opinion. So I just was like, oh, okay, that's what's happening."
So you're a deep thinker in these issues.
Mhm.
So step back from
Oh,
all of
Skip.
it. I know this is a very broad question, but where are we in the United States of America in race relations and what you see from day to day in your life?
Skip, they wouldn't want to ask me that. They wouldn't want my answer to represent it because God knows I have been nothing but blessed. My whole path, these 33 years have been nothing but a blessing. I have never, never is a strong word, never dealt with racism. And I'm glad I didn't have to. And I don't know if it's because of my blessings. I don't know if it's, but it is my reality. So I would have to say, not only did I thought it was over, I still believe it's over, but obviously it isn't.
So you've never experienced any offensive behavior from any other color or?
No, sir.
Wow.
But
You are blessed.
But you see what's going on, even in your city, New Orleans, with
Yeah.
Alton Sterling.
Yeah.
During Katrina, the
Yeah.
officers that killed those and ended up in jail. So
Yeah.
I know you say you're not paying attention to it.
Yeah.
But you see some
Well,
of
I
the
see
things
it. I
that
see
what
what's going on.
Right.
Yeah. As far as an opinion on what's going on, I mean, of course, we all want somebody to figure out what's going on first and then put a stop to it, or try to put a stop to it, or everybody come together and figure something out, and maybe just coming together is the solution. But we'd have to do that first. And obviously we have a bunch of differences. People feeling this way, people feeling that way.
For
When
real.
you come to a person like me, my answer is always the same, man. My politics, my flag, my country, my nation, my world, all that is Reginae, Cameron, Neil, and his brother, Tune. That's it. That's my nation, that's my flag, that's my world, that's my protest. That's
I usually won't do this. It's my little
that's
brother.
my everything. That's all that matters. Those 4 kids to me.
So go one level deeper with me. I remember one time I saw you after you had done a concert, I think it was in Westchester, different kind of neighborhood, but I asked you what the racial breakdown was of your audience. Do you remember this? And you told me the only black face you could see in the whole audience was your makeup artist. I believe that's what you said, and she was in the front row, right? A lot of white kids love rap.
Yes.
Explain that. What does that say to you? What's the message of it? What's the bigger picture of it?
I don't want to be bashed because I don't want to sound like I'm on the wrong if there is a side, but I thought that was clearly a message that there was no such thing as racism.
Come on.
That was a perfect example. When I look out and I come up off the stage, when I'm coming out the bottom of the stage of my show, when I'm on tour, and I'm in my stance or whatever, and I open my eyes and I see everybody. I don't have this type of crowd or that type of. My crowd has always been everybody, thank God. And that's all I can answer for.
I feel like that's a real answer though. You feel
Yeah,
me?
it is.
Everybody.
Yeah.
Instead of just looking at, okay, I feel like a lot of people want that out of, people that higher up, picking a side, like, oh, I'm this, man, I see everybody. That's a good answer, you feel me, to come. Yeah. That's the only way you're gonna come together.
I would say
That's the only way.
Everybody, thank God. And that's all I can answer for.
Do you think the younger generation, the millennials, do you think they're moving a little further away from the racism as opposed to where it used to be?
Them. It's not cool to them.
Right.
It's not cool to them. It don't matter to them. And when it's so not cool that it doesn't even matter to them. They're like, what? What? They're like, what happened? And that's their response. That's the millennials' response.
But could it be that you're a musician, and obviously as an ex-professional athlete or as an entertainer, do you think they treat you differently? Although you are black, you are a prominent figure in the black community. Could that be?
That's why I said I'm sure it may be because of my blessing.
Right.
Yeah, I'm sure that's why my path has been different.
Right.
But I'm be first one to say I'm sure that it has a lot to do with it, but it also is the person that I am. I believe strongly that it's the person that I am.
You treat people a certain way.
Exactly.
Like I said, Wayne, I commend you. I'm glad you're speaking. You're not embellishing a story. Being from New Orleans, experiencing what you've been able to experience. I remember reading where you say you accidentally shot yourself, but racism is real. He knows it's real, although he hasn't experienced it.
With that said, that night, that day,
Yeah.
that I shot myself, the police, I was the only person in the house.
Right.
Police came through there. They knocked the doors down. I was on the floor.
Right.
They jumped over. They all hopped over, looking for the drugs and looking for this and that. It was a white police that came, ran up there and stopped and said, "What are y'all doing? Do y'all not see this baby on the floor?" And they said, "We called the ambulance. The ambulance." I say, "Ambulance? He has a hole in his chest." He picked me up. He brought me to the hospital himself. He was white.
Damn. That just goes to show you right there that, don't look at racism. Don't look at this. Don't look, you know what I'm saying? It's you come together. I feel like people talk about a lot of stories of, the racist acts instead of talking about the stories of how another individual helped you, no matter what color. I feel like we always hear about stories, or when we do these reactions.
Like they put it out so much, all the bad stories, but they don't put out like the good ones.
Yeah, and I wasn't expecting it. I wasn't expecting that at all.
Yeah.
And that just goes to show you that you hear so much about bad things and negative things that it's still good out there. It's still a lot of good. I feel like people judge books, judge people, by the cover.
Yeah.
And slash color. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's what it is, and it sucks. It definitely sucks.
Sad.
Yeah. But definitely appreciate everybody tuning in and watching the reaction. Make sure y'all comment down below. Let me know your thoughts on this. You feel me? But you already know. Catch y'all next one.